Dr. Patrick Dixon talk about the future and talk about how the future is really so often determined by emotion. And he mentioned an event back in 1914 that happened, and it happened right here, and it triggered the First World War. I'm standing on the spot where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in Sarajevo, and was only, as we were walking in, thinking, just arrived in Sarajevo a couple of hours ago, thinking, oh, I wonder where that is. And we stumbled on the street, so I thought, make a quick vlog to say, this is where it all happened. Going to look round that way. This is Sarajevo. It's cold here. There's snow up on the mountains. No snow down here now. But I'm getting eagles apparently from a lady, so I'm going to go now. See ya. So there's some things you see that you don't see in England, and the health and safety here is one of them. Quite fantastic, I think you'll agree. But absolutely brilliant. No regard at all. We've just been to the National Gallery here in Sarajevo, and I'd like to encourage more people to go there, because obviously not enough do. The staff followed us around, we put the lights on for each room that we walked into, and the art was really good, and we've got our little brochure about it and everything. It had a really cool exhibition all based around colour, and I've never actually seen in an art gallery where they theme the rooms like all the blue based paintings together, all the green based, all the purple based. It was really cool and I really enjoyed it. So please, 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 if you happen to be in Sarajevo, do check out the art gallery, the National Gallery, because obviously not enough people go there because they have to leave the lights off. So this is spicing up life in Sarajevo. So we're coming out the morning, day 3 of our stay in Sarajevo. Been to a great many cities in Europe, and always found one thing in all of them, and we've not found it here yet. Could it be that we've arrived in a land before McDonald's? I kind of hope so. Globalisation has a huge reach, but maybe this is one step too far. No Starbucks either. Just incredible, isn't it? What do the people eat and drink here? Good food, that's what. So last night's dinner was really, really nice. But the only thing was, it's like real guilt feeling. The fact that basically we paid less than 10 quid for a really, really nice dinner. My wife said, look at the menu. They gave us one in English, and look at that. It's not what I ordered. So we've just left the History Museum here in Sarajevo, another museum where they kind of opened the rooms, unlocked them one by one as we went in. And not easy viewing. It was an exhibition about siege here in Sarajevo, and another one about the history of the region. And you've got to say, I don't know, it's still standing in freezing cold museum, you can see breath. It's cold as it is outside, about 2 or 3 degrees, and just not, I don't know, just a lot of hopelessness in one sense, a lot of human tragedy, and as someone who's not particularly well versed in Balkan history, then just something that's very, very difficult to get your head around how so much could happen. And I think for me as well, particularly because there's been so much tragedy here inside of my lifetime, and so quite a sobering half hour or so that we spent going around the museum. So here next to the History Museum we have the crashed, burnt out remains of a helicopter. We've been staying in the guest house Halva, which is just here, and the guidebooks say that the Gigi the Dalmatian is part of it, but sadly Gigi is no more. So I guess you could say this is a difference. In London we're trying to kill these little feathered friends, whereas over here it's obviously still legal to feed them. Well, the last couple of minutes in an old town of Sarajevo before we leave and head to the airport, and it's been a really good trip. I really enjoyed it. I was talking to someone last night at a wedding we were at, and they were saying, oh, these people have a lot to learn. This is someone who's born here but living in England now. And in many ways you could say that, and you could take that point of view. In many ways I think there's things we could learn, and that some of our values and what we think are important are maybe not so important when you see what people here have been through and lived through, and see a city that's still bearing the scars of conflict that's so recently just put behind it. And so it's been a really cool time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.